And here we go again. Good evening, good afternoon, depending where you are. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. This is Barry Selby reporting to you. The website is barryselby.com, easy to find. I'm known as the love doctor to my friends, but to my clients especially, I am known as the heartbreak repair specialist. So, let you know what's going on. I'm going to start doing some things that I've been learning recently that really added to my support of my clients so you can get benefit for free. How about that as a deal? By the way, I have my own book out, which I'm not going to plug, except to say, if you want to go on Amazon and look for 50 Ways to Love Your Lover by Barry Selby, enjoy. All right, so I'm going to double tap and get back to, there we go, because the backdrop's kind of playing the other way. So, what I want to talk about that way, so hopefully there'll be, yes, you can see me, great. What I want to bring to the table today is about how you help somebody grow in your relationships, family, friends, kids, adults, partners, and sometimes the one in the mirror, just to give you that tip. We have a tendency in life to see people as they are and then complain about it. Now, everybody does that, but certain people do. If you're complaining about somebody, you're jumping in the pit with them where they are according to your perception. So the lesson here is not to do that. So I'm going to tell you the broad strokes and then go into detail. The way to be in healthy relationship with anybody, frankly, is to hold them in the highest place you want them to be. Again, I'll explain this in a minute, so bear with me. Because the tendency, as I said, is that we tend to see people where they are in a judgmental place. So if our partner, for example, isn't doing what we want them to do, we will react to that and judge them there. That's not healthy. In addition, thank you for joining, by the way. I appreciate you being here. I'm trying to explain this thing, and if I get into dialogue, I'll confuse myself, so bear with me. I'll come back to the questions in a minute. But you can throw hearts at me if you want, that's fine too. So, rewinding slightly. In relationships, now for example with your kids, if you have kids, it's tempting sometimes to judge where they are, wanting them to do better, thinking you're doing the right thing. Unfortunately though, if you are seeing them where they are, not where you want them to be, you're limiting them. You're painting them into a corner, in fact. Now recently I've been reading, as I've shared on previous Periscopes, this book, which I love, by Lynn Grabhorn called Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. And it's available on YouTube and Amazon, everywhere else, including the audio version, which I personally recommend because her voice really tells the story. Her way of expressing is great. But she speaks about the energy flow, and her theme of the whole book is the law of deliberate creation, which is the second piece after the law of attraction, if you know Abraham Hicks. Anyway, back to the point. She mentions in the book about relationships, which she says she's not an expert in, but she knows some key things. Now, this is my area of expertise and passion. As I said, I am the love doctor to my friends, and my clients know me as the heartbreak repair specialist, because I really am about helping women heal their hearts to attract what they want. In many cases for my clients, and I've seen in friends too, they look outside at their other relationships or their old relationships and judge the person where they are or where they were, not giving them space to grow. So the solution, which I'll make it clearer, is if you wished somebody was, instead of being here, was here, see them there. Now what that literally means is you see the possibility for them to grow into the space you're holding for them. So you're not ignoring where they are, but you're opening up to where they can be. Now this is going to take some explaining, I hope, and hopefully you'll get the point. It's tempting to say, oh, everything's fine, everything's perfect, when it isn't, and then judging because you know it's not perfect. So the lesson is, how do you stay true to your own values and also hold your partner, your kids, your friends, your reflection in the mirror to a higher place than where they are that you don't like? It's really the place of holding a vibration. The way that I remember Lynn described in her book was, if someone you know is trapped in a bad position in their lives, it's tempting to see them that way, and what you're doing is you're painting on their canvas the same way they are. The object of the exercise, in a way, is to help them see a new canvas possibility and give them new brushes. That's the metaphor she's using. And what I believe is true is that we can see a higher place for people. In fact, I was talking to one of my clients this morning where she's having an issue with her ex. and she's judging her ex for where he is now, and she wishes he was different. So what I suggested to her to do, and I recommend this to anybody, and I'm doing it myself, because I have relationships that aren't perfect either. I'm, friends and family members that I'm also working with, so none of us are perfect at this. What I'm focusing on is this, is seeing the possibility for those people. For example, well, I'm going to out it here because this is public space, so I'll keep that one to myself. But in her case, with an ex, where I suggested to her that she sees what's possible for him, for the relationship they have now, because they're not together, and they won't be together, but because they have overlapping responsibilities, the fact that she can see him in a possibility better than he's been in gives him space to grow. It's like she's saying, I'm going to hold it up here, and you can come join me up there. I hope this makes sense. It really grabbed me when I heard it this fourth time I heard the book. I'm listening to the audiobook regularly for the last few weeks, and it's going in deeper every time. So again, if you want to know what that book is, it is Lynn Grabhorn's book, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting. It's been out for 20 years, I think, at least 10. And she's very good in the audio version, which I recommend. You can find that as well. So that's kind of what I'm trying to explain here. This, by the way, is part of a series of videos because, of Periscope scopes, because I'm part of a 30-day Periscope challenge, which is being run by a friend of mine, and I joined in. This is my third day doing a regular one every day. And since Periscope came out a few months ago, I've done 8 total, which isn't that many over 3 or 4 months. So I'm planning to do 30 in a row. This is day 3, so fingers crossed that'll be the plan. My plan also is to offer some teachings along the way that will be of use to you. Some from my own book, again, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. You can find it on Amazon. And also from what I've learned from my clients, because it seems limiting to keep that information private. So I want to help you guys out, and anybody who watches the video. A lot of you are catching this, literally catching this on catch.me with a K, K-A-C-T-C-H, because that's where the videos are ending up. That's a great service, by the way. If you already use Periscope, definitely check out catch.me. That's K-A-T-C-H.me, because that site is a free place where it will automatically post your Periscopes that stay there forever until you delete them. So the 24-hour limitation of Periscopes goes away with catch.me. And it's also viewable on the computer, although it's better on the phone, it seems. So that's a sidetrack about Periscope. If you want to find out more about the 30-day challenge, feel free to message me through Twitter or Facebook under Barry Selby, B-A-R-R-Y-S-E-L-B-Y. If, however, you want to find out about my coaching work, you can go to my website and browse my videos, audios, free products, coaching programs, all the stuff I have there. Go to barryselby.com. So again, I am known as the Heartbreak Repair Specialist, although my friends call me the Love Doctor affectionately. I'm here about love, wholeness, health, and amazing relationships. I wish you the best. Have a wonderful evening. It's about 6:10 here in California, so the sun is still out, as you can see, and I'm about to get busy with some marketing to my clients. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oops. Say that again? Oh, the video's on around the same time. That's what I'm trying to work on, is have a consistency, because I don't have one yet. And frankly, a lot of my audience seems to be looking better in the evenings. I see scopes appearing all day long, and I haven't got time to watch half of them. So I'm sure that's the truth for the people around here as well, yourselves and other people in the audience. So my plan is to do them early evening every day if I can. That's been the case the last 3 days. But again, if you go to catch.me, K-A-T-C-H.me, you can watch the videos there, although you can't comment. But you can certainly watch the videos. And one of the benefits, actually 2 of the benefits of catch.me is, one, when you get your own account there, it shows the comments beside the video so you can see the Twitter profiles. But the biggest piece for me, which I love, is with people who post very long scopes, which I don't do yet, you can scan back and forward in the video on catch.me. That's a very big plus in my book. So again, my plan is to do these videos probably around the same time, early evening, although if something inspires me during the day, I might do it earlier. I'm planning to make a list of good topics that people, if you want to ask me, by the way, you can send me messages of any topics you like. But my plan is to have good topics out in the wild so you can benefit and improve your own relationships. Okay? And somebody's asked me about my book, particularly because they've heard my voice on scopes. And yes, I will be producing an audio version once I have the right rig set up to do it. And now I'm waffling. That's enough. Enjoy your evening. I'll talk to you most likely